Mission 2, Loose Connection. Welcome to Eastbourne. The duty today is to operate a semi-fast service to Brighton. Climb aboard and prepare for departure. So hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Delta Games Train Simulators 2020 on the East Coastway. So on the eastern end of the permitted route today at Eastbourne, taking a local train to Brighton. It's not a very long journey, not by any means, but should be a good one. So if we head to the front of the train, get this one set up, meets the train, let's go and say hello to it. And yeah, let's prepare this one up, ready to go. Got a few trains coming actually, got that one on the right there. My train's about to depart. And here we go. There's a few people already on board. I'm sure they got on there, the train not in service. In fact, it's not even turned on. That destination display, it will be blank, yes it is. Right, climb aboard, sit down, close the door, if I can find it, there we go. And that is that. Master key to on, train to forwards, and unlock the left-hand doors. And again, buttons do all the same thing. While I'm here, let's just double check how the carriages are connected, because it's an 8-car service, I've just noted. And if I remember from the live stream I did, the bit where the two 4 cars connect wasn't set up correctly, although this time it's like it has been, yes. The doors are closed and the drive panel, is then locked up in the sides. Nicely done, nicely done. Is that a train coming in? Yes it is. So, busy here at Eastbourne today. Busy, busy, busy. So, back to our cab. Close the door behind me. Take a seat. And lock the doors. Make sure the doors are locked by the red display turn blue. There you go, when signals permit, buy some power to get moving. Signals turn green. Off we go. So, first station we're stopping at is Hampton Park at 1:08. Then after Hampton Park we stop at Portgale and then continue on towards Brighton. We'll note that it's a bit rainy right now, so if I turn the wipers to slow, actually at least keep the window clear for me. Alright, 25 mph speed limits. Bit of a power cut there as the third rail cuts. Those are usual. Yeah, heading out of Eastbourne, at least where the tracks are going to split one another. Do expect a couple of the short power cuts we go through. And there you go, 70 mph speed sign, so we should be able to accelerate as soon as the rear of the train passes through that. 8 cars, so again, not the slowest, not the fastest services today. Just waiting for the rear of the train to pass through that as well. But again, not looking too bad today. Bit rainy, bit gloomy, so it's standard British summer I see. Let's put the throttle up. Let's increase a bit of speed though. Given that Hampton Park's only a mile and a half away, probably don't want to go too fast. At least give us time to brake afterwards. We don't arrive till 12:50:30. It's currently 12:49:00. So we shouldn't have that much of a problem with our timings today. Yep, you heard that right. Southern train on time. It's going to be a running joke this. Southern trains running late, running on time. Again, I've never had a problem with Southern trains. They're not a line I actually take too often, truth be told. There are a couple of lines like the West Coast Main Line I take on a almost a weekly basis actually recently, but Southern I've taken, it's not in a long time, it really has been in a long time. I've taken South Western a bit more often, but even then South West trains I don't take that often either. It's not a service I'm super familiar with. I mean, the closest I've got to these stations are just in a car outside of the stations. as opposed to being a passenger on them. So maybe one day I'll make the trek down to the south. Go to Brighton from London, catch a connecting train down to Seaford, take one to Eastbourne, spend like 2 or 3 hours in each location. That'd be a fair day out actually. Bit costly though. I'm taking its train stop to stop and then having to make a few more changes. Somewhere like Seaford expects too much of a connection. Right, bearing in mind there's quite a bit of a gap down the third rail. Obviously, because we have an 8-car set, shouldn't have too much problem. There you go. Power cuts there. That was only a momentary one. Right, welcome to Hampton Park. Let's slow this train down. And stop. Perfect. Take us too long to change passengers here. Don't know if there's enough time to go out and try and spot all the maps and all that. It looks like they're on the other platform anyway, so yeah, it's over here, the map. Bit too far for me on a live service. If I was doing normal without the missions, probably would have gone run for that. Just because my headlights aren't set properly. That's set, and the rear of the train, because that's set to auto by default, should turn reds. The answer is no, they haven't. Will this work? Lock the doors. I'm going to do this crazy, but if I sit in the second man's seat, that door needs to be closed. I should be able to get into the cab at the other end. No, I don't think I can, because again, this is an 8-car. Not a 4-car. If it was a 4-car set, I would, but not an 8. Okay, we're living life dangerously. No tail lights. Next station, Polegate, in 2.3 miles, 12:56. Got a few minutes. I'll say acceleration's not quite as fast on the wet tracks. At least train wheel friction or that. That's got some simulation to it. These Electrostars really do accelerate compared to the 166s of the Great Western, which actually have now been replaced by Electrostars as well, the 385s. It makes sense. It makes sense that these trains have got some fantastic speed to them. They're not bad trains by any means, Electrostars. For what they are, they're modern. They're built 2000 to 2003. So compared to a lot of the locos here in the south of England, they are very modern. They're spacious, they run a fair service, they're not too bad for reliability either. I mean, okay, the odd train breaks down here and there, but compared to a lot of lines, especially some of the more rural ones in Great Northern, yeah, these trains are absolutely fab. As you can see why Electrostars are now probably one of the most common trains here in the UK, especially for local services. And yes, you've got the 385s on the Great Western, you've got the 377s in Southern, you've got the Capital Stars, the 375s, is it? On London Overground. I mean, yeah, these things are everywhere. They come in both third rail and overhead catenary. So 387s are overhead catenaries. Yeah, they're fab trains, Electrostars. And again, running on electricity. Generally pretty efficient too. How are we doing for time? About 30 seconds early, so no need for concern for that. Doors open. Welcome to Polegates. Now, if I can have a fiddle with the back door again. Ooh, hang on. There we go. Unlock left, opens all the doors. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Ooh, here we go. I wonder, can I squeeze in? No, I can't. That shouldn't be like that anyway. That should then have... Whoops, not you. Should be this door that closes. The lighting panel, I don't think I can reach. No, I can't. It's just out of reach for me. Just out of reach. Right, so open that, and then we'll close this door. And then that's correct for the rear of the train. 10 seconds to depart. So get ready for that in a second. Lock all the doors, and now we should be able to close all the, open all the rear doors with the option set. What's this? A door has failed. Hit down train, see if you can do it manually. Ah, okay. Great, have to get out in the rain. And I just praised this train for its efficiency as well. Like, come on, guys. Efficiency and, what's the other thing? Reliability. But nope, door has failed. Let's have a look. In fact, never checked the red display. Does the door appear as open? Very well done, Dovetail. In fact, there are 2 doors that are open. Oh, wait, no. That one's mine. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. So it's in the second half of the train. Oops, sorry. Oh, guy whistling. Yeah, let's head to the back of the train. Sorry. This is a Southern service. You should expect better. We'll get back in a second. Here we go. What's wrong with this door? Just press the button. Manually close the door. Since I am now at the back of the train, I can go turn on these tail lights. Continue the service and try and make up for lost time. This is going to be a fun one. Right, well, I'm back to the train now, so let me just use the skill of all train drivers and just teleport to the cab. And let's head to Berwick. There we go. Is our destination display not worked? What's gone on there? I'm sure I said that. Maybe I didn't. It's train to Brighton, so I said that anyway. So we're a little bit behind schedule, but hopefully by not too much. We've got 3 miles to catch anyway, so I think by teleporting, we've done a pretty fantastic job of getting back in service. Teleportation is something that it's a skill that all Southern drivers now know. Thank you very much, Pedalson, for teaching me the quick key command for that. So now, where's the plan? There we go. We have red tail lights. We have Brighton. We're in service, lads. There we go, 80 miles per hour. Line speed is 90 right now. Another mile or so until we start thinking about slowing down. We could actually hit top speed of this train, which I believe is... Oh no, top speed's 100 here. So we won't be able to hit top speed of this one. At least not on this stretch track, but we get to 90 without much hassle. So we'll start slowing the train down now. Just get it to about 30 miles per hour. Got a mile to go until we stop, but as you know, it takes about a mile to stop these trains anyway. London Underground's a lot closer. Trains are going nearly as fast, so the skill of mainline is knowing when to start slowing down, knowing when to stop. And if you've got the UI open, it's kind of cheating because you just base it on the distance. But once you got enough route knowledge, then yeah, if you can do it without the aids, then go ahead. It's a skill that I'd very much like to learn, but just don't have it in me yet. Just make sure the AWS is turned on, since we are a train that I can understand it in. Right, I think we've done a pretty good job of catching up for lost time. A minute early right now. Oh yeah, must say the new headsway as well. It's new feature trains in Worlds, as with the latest release. And it's not bad. It really isn't that bad at all. A little bit excessive in some portions, but it's nice. Adds a bit more depth to your driver. Right. Oops, invisible wall. How are you looking in Berwick? Small little town, not much to it. The train when it stops actually goes over the points there. Not points, sorry, the crossing. The roll again ends slightly beyond the platform. Small little station, about 20 seconds now until we leave. And here comes another train. Oh, and an eastbound train. Eastbourne bound. Next station, Blind. Make sure the doors are locked, which they are. Let's go. There we go, 60. Looking greens all the way now. As I say, I do like the 377. And this really is the UK. A bit dreary, rainy, grey mess. There we go. Slight power cut there on the crossing. Crossing, expect to lose power again shortly. Not that time. Right, 2 miles to go. Speed the train as well, don't want to go too fast again. A little bit of braking, just slow it. We're going downhill, so we'll leave a slight bit of braking slope below 90, and then just adjust it when required. Oh, they're going uphill now, so not too much of a problem. Train's a vantage point just up ahead somewhere. Not too far away, because I need to start braking for this next station now. If there's like a crossing or something, then that'll do. Car trains really do take a bit of time to cross there. Alright, let's start slowing. Fortunately, I slowed the train down as well for the speed limits. Better than that one. Alright, 6-7 miles per hour, 1 mile to go. We should now be reaching the midpoint. About service to Brighton. Yes, we are. That's just over the midway marker. We might have we'll definitely stop at Lewis. We may stop at London Roads and one of the other two out stations. Actually, if this is a semi-fast train, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah. I don't think actually will serve the auxiliary stations. We'll stop at Glynde. We'll stop at Lewis. And we'll just head straight to Brighton. Alright. Let's stop, shall we? No floor markers this time. Stop now. Right. Doors. Again, the rear part of the train doors don't open. Check it. No, they haven't. It's a bit odd. If I unlock the left, they will open again. And then I'll just manually close these rear doors. It shouldn't open if selective opening had functioned. The rear doors I don't think affects the front ones in terms of passenger loading. So now if I check it, they're all still reds. There's signs that all the doors are unlocked. Yeah, they're unlocked but they're closed. I think that may be the thing going on there. Also, fair play on the destination display there. This isn't a texture, but actual simulated dot matrix display. So it works better on the front with the flashing display. So up here, and it'll just slide to the left. So that is a proper simulated dot matrix board, and not just a dummy sim thing. Also, I've just realised I've touched the electric line here, because here it's on both sides of the tracks. A bit closer to the platform, I'd say. If that's real life, then that's real life. Right, 3 seconds, so we'll close all the doors. Shut all the doors do close. There we go, the ones that were closed, turn blue straight away. It is a highly detailed train. I mean, there's a lot of depth that goes into it. So I didn't think that the doors would function as it did. If they got the selective door opening working, the SDO button, that'd be fantastic. I think that's the only thing missing from the train right now. Selective doors for shorter platforms. Alright, so Lewis in 2.5 miles. miles. 80 miles per hour, so got throttle. The Seaford branch will now appear to our left in a moment. So we may have to slow down for the points there. Down to 70, yeah. Down to 60. I don't think we need to go much faster than that, as we now enter the approach for Lewis. There's a yellow signal coming up, down to 40 now. Signals show train going left, that's the correct points. Ooh. Red signal though coming up, although actually looking at the distance, that's past station there, so no need to worry about going too fast just yet. It just goes down to 10 miles per hour. Yeah, this is probably the slowest bit of the line. The point's just outside of Lewis. Because there's so many tracks and fairly tight angles coming straight into it, you can see why they've got the really slow limits. I mean, a westbound train can't even take this platform over here. I don't think you get too many terminating services, but if it were to, yeah, it'd have to switch tracks further down the line. Quite a bit down the line, actually. AWS, I can see the signal with my own eyes. And stop. With the disrupted schedule, potential fault story cut. Terminate service here. Oh, come on, guys. It'd be like that. In that case, we'll set it to... It won't do anything, but if I set the destination to Lewis, if it even is a terminus station... Actually, I think there was one at the end, wasn't there? Victoria, Bridge, Hampton, Lewis. Confirm. There you go, we're now at Lewis train. But, no way for us to chat to the passengers in the back. There's like a push talk button where I can say anything. Nope, that was the end of the scenario. Oh well, throw us out there. Got a gold medal though. Got a gold medal, so 59 character, 6 and 6. I'm actually fairly equal on the points for the train and the route here. Although it's not looking too bad. Stopping points were pretty accurate. Again, no real markers for the last two. We had to stop in the pointer, but I'm liking Polgate within 1 yard of its stop points. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. I mean, now that I've driven the train a bit more, I'm getting used to the braking and throttle. But yeah, that looks like that's for Loose Connection. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the Trains and Mods series so far. I mean, it looks like you guys have been doing a bit more active in the viewers. So, fingers crossed. We'll see how the future goes for Trains and Mods on a daily basis. Also, benefit of that means that it opens me up for more days for streaming, which I'm sure will be a benefit for most of you guys. I know you guys like these, do like these live streams, a bit more interactive. So if we get all the missions out of the way, Thursday opens very nicely. But yeah, until then, thank you guys very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, do subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.